Greetings friends, NBA 2K's most demanded feature is finally coming back for NBA 2K25, and this is something that fans have been asking for and begging for since the city was introduced back in NBA 2K21. And the feature we're talking about here today is the return of classic parks from NBA 2K15. That is right, so we're gonna get the OG Old Town Park, Sunset Beach Park, Rivet City Park, and also the Battleship Park from Old Town after they won the MyPARK championship in 2K15 as well. And in case you missed it, the rooftop Rivet City Park from NBA 2K16 is also coming back, but that will be exclusively for my team in a mode called Triple Threat Park. Although this is all really exciting, there is a catch unfortunately. For the 4 NBA 2K15 parks that are coming back, these are not permanent. These are only going to be available for events in the event center in the city, and they're only going to be available towards the end of each season of the first 4 seasons, starting with Old Town. And so that is the unfortunate catch there, is that these are only going to be for events and not permanent. Now the Triple Threat Park for my team, that is going to be permanent. That's going to be a permanent for the year. So it wouldn't be surprising to see a lot of park players kind of play some of my team as well, but that's what's going on there. So that's just a heads up there. Now, I know that it really sucks that the NBA 2K15 parks are not permanent for NBA 2K25, but I feel like this is a big step in the right direction. So maybe in NBA 2K26 they will decide to bring back parks permanently, or maybe even the year after that. So we'll have to wait and see on that, but I think this is a step in the right direction, that they're kind of going in the direction that we as fans want them to go into, you know, bringing back these parks that we wanted and things like that, you know. I mean, bringing back the My Court and all that type of stuff, some of the classic stuff. So it's really good to see that they're at least doing that, at least trying to do that to an extent, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's in a weird way, it's limited and all that stuff, but at least they are doing it, and like I said, it's a big step in the right direction, I feel. So yeah, so it makes things much more interesting for the future going forward. And on top of that, they made the city much smaller, which is another thing that we all demanded. So the city's way smaller now. Of course, ideally we would like to have the classic, you know, old school park style. Of course, you know, have some much smaller than that, but at least the city is way smaller than it was before. It's like literally like one street pretty much. It's like pretty much one street, and that's it. So it's very small, and so they've been listening to what we wanted. It's just that, you know, the parks are not permanent, but again, at least they remastered and went in the right direction with it, because I did not think 2K was ever going to remaster anything. You know what I mean? When has 2K remastered anything? Now, they brought back stuff and recycled things like the year after a previous release. You know what I mean? But not 10 years after the fact. I don't recall them ever really doing that. So the fact that they bring it back, remastered editions or versions of the 2K15 parks, is really amazing. So and they look great. So it looked great from what they showed, and it's gonna be really fun to kind of get in there for events. In the meantime, until hopefully next year, maybe we'll have them permanently. We'll see. We'll see, but we'll go from there. But yeah, but it's cool to see them back at least for events in the meantime. So it's just good to see them again. So but yeah, but we'll see what goes on next year. But in the meantime, let's enjoy these while we have them now.